Let's talk about something that might sound a little intimidating, but is really important to understand if you ever find yourself in the middle of an IRS audit. Form 872. So what is this form all about? In simple terms, Form 872 is a consent form. It's a written agreement between you and the IRS to give them more time to assess your taxes. Now you might be wondering, why would I want to give the IRS more time? That's a great question, and we'll get to that. But first, let's talk about why this form even exists. The IRS normally has 3 years from the date you file your tax return to audit you and assess any additional tax. This is called the assessment statute of limitations. Once those 3 years are up, they generally can't come back and ask for more money for that tax year. It provides a sense of finality for taxpayers. But sometimes, an audit can be complicated. The IRS might need more information, or you might need more time to find and provide documents to support your case. If the 3-year deadline is approaching and the audit isn't finished, the IRS will likely ask you to sign Form 872. This is where your rights come in. And this is very important. You have the right to say no. You are not required to sign this form. The IRS is actually required by law to tell you that you have the right to refuse. You also have the right to negotiate. You can agree to extend the statute of limitations for a shorter period than the IRS requests. Or you can limit the extension to specific unresolved issues on your tax return. This is called a restricted consent. So, what happens if you sign it? Well, you're giving the IRS more time to finish the audit. This can be a good thing. It gives you more time to build your case, find your records, and work with the examiner to resolve the issues. It avoids a situation where the IRS, facing a deadline, makes a quick decision that might not be in your favor. What if you don't sign? If you refuse to sign Form 872, the IRS will be forced to act before the 3-year statute of limitations runs out. This usually means they will issue what's called a notice of deficiency, or a 90-day letter. This notice will state the amount of tax the IRS believes you owe. Once you get this notice, you have 90 days to challenge it in tax court. The good news is, you can go to tax court without having to pay the disputed tax first. If you don't file a petition with the tax court, the IRS will assess the tax and start the collection process. So, to recap, Form 872 is an agreement to give the IRS more time to audit your return. You have the right to refuse, the right to negotiate the terms, and the right to limit the extension to specific issues. Deciding whether or not to sign is a big decision. It really depends on the details of your situation. Hopefully, this explanation has been helpful. Dealing with the IRS can be stressful, but knowing your rights and understanding the process can make a huge difference. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to this channel for more videos that break down complex tax topics into simple, easy-to-understand language. To learn more about how to fix your IRS issues, watch the free video, The Ultimate Guide to Solving Your IRS Tax Problems, on our website's homepage. Thanks for watching.